Hey everyone, it's Dr. Retro, and in this video I'm going to show you the all-new Samsung Gear Fit2 GPS sports band. I know I haven't been posting a lot of videos recently, and that has to do with a lot of things. The main thing is I'm not buying a lot of video games recently because I'm playing them, which is a new thing for me. Also, I'm in my last year of specializing, which takes a lot of time, and I've been doing a lot of exercise, and that's the reason why I got this Samsung Gear Fit 2. So this is a sports band which records your heart rate, records the amount of steps you took, etc. Also has a music player, and let's see what's inside. So first of all, this is of course the Fit 2, and it's not a Gear 2, which is a smart watch. This is a sports band. Has a nice stylish box, and on the back here you see what it does. GPS tracking, auto activity tracking, which my phone does as well, which is also Samsung. Instant notifications from your smartphone. So that's kind of a smartwatch function. Music player, also sort of smartwatchy, and auto heart rate tracking. It has a curved AMOLED AMOLED screen, GPS, heart monitor, accelerometer, so how fast you go, pressure meter, gyro, and it's dust and water resistant, which is quite handy if you're going off track. For instance, this weekend I'm doing a strong Viking run, which is one of those obstacle runs, and I'm thinking of taking this with me to see my speed and my heart rate, etc. when I'm doing those obstacles. And I can really use it being dust and water proof when I do that. So when we pull it out at the little lip here we have the contents, and let's take a look at the Fit 2 from up close. So this is what it looks like when it's on probably, and I'm going to give you the pleasure of me peeling that off. And this is for protection, we can take that off. And then here in the back, this is the heart rate monitor. We're going to also peel that off. So now the sensors are active, which connect to your wrist, of course. And then here's also a very tiny little protection thing. Always feels good taking those off, and now they're stuck to my fingers. So this is the design. A few buttons on the side here. We'll take a look later at how it works. And this is an adjustable strap. So whether you have very big wrists or very small wrists, you kind of have quite a range. I have pretty small wrists, and let's see how it fits me. I'm quite small in the wrist area, and this is a small, by the way, the size of the wristband. Kind of fidgety because of the rubber. There we go. Just click it in. There you go. Sits comfortably. And if you have a bigger wrist, you can of course make it a lot bigger. And as you can see on the box, this is an S, so you have different sizes. So let's see what else is in the box before we take a closer look at the Fit 2. There's this little box here in the bottom. Let's pop that out and see what's inside. A charging dock and a quick start guide. So let's take a look at the charging dock first. You see this little thing is still stuck to my finger. Let's see where the entrance is to this bag. Charges on the side, I guess. As you can see, there are some little pins there, so you can just place it on your nightstand or whatever you like. Doesn't matter which side, because it has the pins on both sides. Only has a connector on one side, but if you put it like this or like this, it doesn't really matter. It also has a magnetic touch to it, as you can hear, so it doesn't drop off. That's a good thing, because I'm kind of one of those guys that runs past my nightstand and knocks things over. Then we have the quick start guide. See how to open this. All that plastic. There we go. warranty card, snel startgids, which is the same, but then in Dutch. And since most of you probably aren't Dutch, let's go for the quick start guide. Device layout. So the two buttons you saw, one is the back key and one is the home key. How you charge the battery, the charging dock, I just showed you that. Connecting to your mobile device. You have to do that through Samsung Gear app. And if you have a Samsung phone like me, I have a Galaxy S7 Edge. Gear is pre-installed. Turning off the screen, press the home and or back key to turn it on. Cover it with your palm to turn it off. Okay, that's a cool thing. Switching between the watch and app screens with the home key. So this is some pretty simple instruction. Don't see how it really can go wrong there. And the heart rate sensor has to be somewhere on your wrist. Well, that's quite logic because it usually uses the color of your skin to see when you have a heartbeat. And it doesn't use your radial or ulnar your blood vessel, because that's far too deep. So let's see how the watch itself works. So once you've connected your Gear Fit2 to your telephone, you can manage a lot of things, like how the apps go. You can send music to it, and you can enable Find My Gear, which is quite a cool thing if you lose your gear or if you lose your telephone. So now it's connected to my phone. It also shows a lot of notifications, and you can tell the telephone which notifications to do. For instance, if you manage them, I have my Facebook, Gmail, calls, etc. But I don't need my certain video games or other clocks or whatever. I just need the essential apps to me to show on my Gear Fit 2. So let's see how it's like when we have it enabled. Let's get started. Swipe right to your watch face. Swipe right for notifications and the back key. Status info. Press the home key to view apps. So we're getting a tour here. Cover the screen to turn it off. Try again. That's it. Wow, I'm not a complete tard. Enjoy your gear. Well, thank you. So what does it show here? It shows your amount of steps. I think this is calories burned. And I guess that first one is speed. This is of course the time. So let's see what's pre-installed. You have your calories. You can start a new exercise. For instance, when I start running, I'm not sure if it works with Runkeeper, which I use for running. Floors. Oh, that's a cool thing for in the hospital because I have to go up a lot of floors there. Heart rate. Together. So you can challenge your friends or your family. And you can add stuff. Let's see what we can add. The amount of caffeine you drink. I don't drink coffee. How much you did together. How much water you drink. That might be a good thing. Because especially at work, you tend to forget to drink. And here on the side you have notifications. Then let's see what else we have. These are the same things that we had on the side. It's really responsive, by the way. That's a good thing. Music player, and you can send music to it from my phone. Gear phone. Let's see if I turn on something at Spotify, if that works. Really not sure, I'm just testing here. Let's see if we have Spotify. Let's do some strange music. It's playing. It's working. So I can now, with my watch, switch to the next song, I believe, or not. Yeah, it paused. Let's see. Focus. Does the next button also work? Only seems to support pause and play. That works, but the next button for some reason doesn't. Okay, so that's music. That's a good thing. So because I don't really want to put music on this thing, I just want to use my Spotify when I'm running. Let's see what other settings we have. how it vibrates, connection, screen lock, health nudges. What the hell are health nudges? Exercise detective, inactive time, steps, floors, exercise. So, well, it does look kind of cool. And if you want to turn it off, by the way, hold the home button. It gives a little vibration and it says power off. It shakes a bit and turns off. So that's the Gear Fit 2 for you. My conclusion, it looks really cool. It has a stylish look to it. I'm going to try it out in the next couple of weeks, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything about this thing. So that was it for this time. Hope you enjoyed watching. Like me on facebook.com/drretromd, and see you next time. Bye bye.